When circumstances necessitate, I sometimes work on tube amps as well, I suppose. But anyway, this is a pretty sweet amp, in my opinion. It's an Ampeg VT-60, and it's a 60 watt in pentode, and you can flick this little bugger over to triode, and I've seen it called either 30 or 40 watts, but it's noticeably a little bit quieter. I think it sounds better on pentode, but anyway, after playing for about 30 minutes, regardless, it would just sort of cut out. You know, the indicators would stay on, the tubes would all stay lit up. I got this in trade actually for a drum set that I think was worth more than this, so I kind of regret it to an extent. But anyway, I had mismatched tubes, and one of them, I think it was the groove tubes, was lighting up just like a relatively hot blue. So I have a set of new tubes coming in for it anyway. But I went ahead and fiddled with it. I figured why not maintenance it while I, got it. Pulled off all the knobs, lubricated all the pots, and I was considering pulling the whole board out because the caps, I guess, are on the bottom and just not visible, which is a pain in the ass. But it wasn't humming horribly. It was humming a little bit. Just went through all the spade terminals and kind of did a wiggle check on all of them, and one of the little spade ends was coming off on one of the larger gauge wires. So did all that. Some of them up here were just kind of loose, so 4 or 5 of them I took some pliers and just kind of squished them a little bit, so it was nice and firm and no vibration or anything. Which anyway, so just plugged it back in a few minutes ago, and that did the trick. So keep it simple and the basic stuff with everything, I think. But definitely worked out for me here, and I was actually appalled by how little these things cost. So if you're looking for an amp, they're pretty punchy. They run pretty darn well for like blues rock. I've heard them called arena rock. And just for the record, if you're looking to bias one of these, I didn't see anything directly on this online, but you get these cute little test points here, and that of course is the signal or symbol for ground. So there's only one apparently. I think I've seen where you bias other amps kind of one tube at a time, but at any rate, it's only one. And then you've got a hum balance, which I guess you just set by ear. I just set it by ear. It seems to make sense. And the bias there. And nope, that's not right. Let's see, where does it say? Very badly prepared here. It tells you the voltage to bias it to here somewhere. Reading through it. There we go. At the bottom, almost there, the 4th line up, bias adjustment. And between TP1 and TP2, which were the two we were just looking at. Oh man, I can't get it to focus nicely enough. Well, anyway, this is easily available online. I think they call it the manual or something, and it includes the basic schematic. So, get a higher resolution one. I forget what it is. It's some kind of blah, 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 millivolts. So, buy yourself a VT-60. I guess that's what I'm saying.